Hello, alive one. I am Candleate. I am gonna help you eat your snacks, not literally. Before we start, leave a comment to let me know which part of the living land you are listening from and what snacks are you eating now. Also give a like and subscribe if you are enjoying the stories. Now, prepare your snacks and relax. Deep within an uncharted forest, far from any popular camping site, 7 close friends had pitched their tents for the night. This time, unlike their usual habit of choosing trending camping spots, they deliberately picked a remote area, 5 kilometers away from the nearest highway, right in the heart of the wilderness. As darkness blanketed the forest, the 7 friends gathered around a campfire they had built earlier. They sat on logs arranged in a circle, unpacked pots and instant noodles, and began cooking over the flames. The warm aroma filled the air, comforting in the midst of the eerie silence. Once the food was nearly ready, Liam, one of the 7, suggested an idea.
"Let's have a scary story contest," he proposed excitedly. "I'll go first."
Everyone nodded in agreement, and Liam began his story.
One night, there was a haunted house. Ooh, a little girl walked inside because she was curious. Then she turned into a ghost. The end. So what do you think? Was it scary?
There was a brief pause before Oliver, looking confused, asked, "Wait, that's it?"
"Yeah, how was it?"
Liam replied, genuinely asking. Oliver face-palmed in disappointment, having expected a chilling tale. The others burst into laughter, amused by how underwhelming the story had been.
Hey, sorry,
said Liam shyly.
"I'm not that good at telling stories." "It's okay, Liam. You were brave enough to try, and that's what matters,"
said Olivia, the group's leader.
"How about after we eat? Tony tells his story." "Sure, I don't mind," said Tony. "As long as we eat first. I'm starving."
They quickly divided the noodles and enjoyed their dinner. Not long after they finished, Elijah eagerly nudged Tony. "Come on, Tony. Your stories are always the best." Tony smiled and began. "This story is based on a real event experienced by a group of campers, just like us. Coincidentally, there were 5 of them. They started their hike from a marked trail that led deep into the woods. Their leader warned them, 'Every few minutes, we'll count to make sure everyone is here, and no one walks too far from the person ahead.' Everyone agreed and began their journey into the forest. The deeper they went, the darker it became. Tall, thick trees blocked out most of the daylight. Only the narrow trail ahead was clearly visible. The first count began.
"Start counting."
"1, said the leader.
2, 3, 5.
He turned to check on everyone. All was well. No one was tired yet, so they continued. A while later, one of them needed to go to the bathroom. They paused, waited for him, and when he returned, resumed walking. Time for the second count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still fine. As they continued, they passed a tree with faded writing, which the leader recognized as the halfway point to their campsite. Encouraged, they moved on. Then came the third count. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Everyone froze. They looked behind them. The last person in line laughed loudly. "Gotcha. I was just kidding. Don't be so tense." The leader wasn't amused. He scolded the prankster. Soon, 3 members admitted they were getting tired. The leader decided they should stop and camp for the night, even though they hadn't reached their intended site. Not far from the trail, they found a small clearing surrounded by trees. perfect for setting up tents. Once camp was made and the fire was lit, one of the members suggested telling ghost stories. "I'll go first," he said. "This is the story of a ghost who loves to play a game, the silent game. When the ghost closes its eyes, the game begins. Anyone who makes a sound after that dies." As he finished speaking, he closed his eyes, imitating the ghost. "Wow, great acting." "You really gave me chills," said one of the others. But before anyone could laugh, the storyteller was suddenly torn apart by an unseen force. Screams erupted. The others tried to flee, but the ghost was too fast. One by one, they were all killed. Little did they know, one of them had already died earlier, during his bathroom break. "The end?" Everyone clapped. "That was amazing!" Liam exclaimed. Suddenly, Oliver closed his eyes and imitated the ghost from the story. The others, now on edge, stared in alarm. Without hesitation, Olivia grabbed a cup of water and splashed it in Oliver's face. "Hey, what was that for?" he asked, wiping his face. "Don't even think about scaring us with your lousy acting," she snapped. Everyone laughed at the moment. But amid the laughter, one of them, Matteo, began laughing more than anyone. "That's actually a great idea," he said, still chuckling. "Let's play the silent game for real. I'll go first." Suddenly, everyone froze. Even Liam, often slow to catch on, understood immediately. They stood there, motionless, dread crawling through their bones. Because Matteo was mute.